I'm a 23-year-old woman, married to Henry 25. We've been together for 5 years now. And honestly, I'm at my breaking point. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's been through something like this, but I need to vent. Let me set the stage. It's our 5th wedding anniversary. You'd think that after 5 years of marriage, a little acknowledgement of the milestone would be a given, right? I mean, I had subtly mentioned it for weeks, casually dropping hints like I can't believe we've been married for 5 years, time flies. Or do you think we'll do something special for our anniversary this year? He nodded and gave his usual distracted responses. No big deal, right? I figured he was just busy. But then the day comes and it's like any other day. He didn't say a word, didn't even ask about what I had planned. No flowers, no dinner, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, I had gone all out for our anniversary every year before. I planned surprise dinners, wrote him heartfelt letters, organized thoughtful little gifts. I tried to make it special, but for the past couple of years, it felt like I was the only one making an effort. So I bring it up. I said something along the lines of, hey, I guess we're not celebrating today. And he just laughed it off like it was no big deal. He said, oh, we'll do something later, don't worry. But later never came. It's like the day just passed without him even remembering. I was hurt. I don't know how else to put it, but I was frustrated. I put so much into this marriage, and yet here I am, alone on our anniversary. Just forgotten. That's when things started to spiral. The thing is, he had a business trip that same week. He was supposed to fly out on the 14th for work and return the next evening. As usual, he asked me to pick him up from the airport. At first, I hesitated. I'd been giving him little passive-aggressive hints, but he just didn't seem to care. He kept making jokes about how tired he was from the trip, how he couldn't wait to get home, but didn't acknowledge the anniversary at all. He just kept talking about work like everything was fine. I let the frustration build. Honestly, I was done trying to get through to him. I had been the one doing all the work, making every special day memorable, while he was always too distracted or busy. So, that night, after laying awake for hours, I decided to do something about it. I wasn't going to pick him up from the airport. I made the decision then and there. I wasn't going to reward his disregard for me. Maybe if I stopped being so accommodating, he'd realize how much he was taking me for granted. I didn't text him, didn't call, didn't do anything. When he sent me the usual message about his flight details, time, gate, etc., I didn't even respond. I didn't even acknowledge it. It felt empowering to just not care for a moment. I spent the day doing my own thing, treating myself like I deserved, without thinking about Henry's flight or his return. Around 8 p.m., I got a text from him. Then another. And another. He started calling. Over and over. I just ignored it. Part of me felt guilty, but most of me felt a strange sense of satisfaction. Henry was stranded at the airport with no one to pick him up, and I wasn't about to play the dutiful wife anymore. He could figure it out. Finally, about an hour later, after ignoring his calls for what felt like an eternity, I sent him a text. Oh, sorry. Totally forgot you needed a ride. Happens sometimes. I'll admit, it was a little petty. I'm not proud of that. But after 5 years of constantly putting his needs first, I finally snapped. The words felt almost too sweet, dripping with irony. I knew it would make him furious. And that's exactly what happened. The next text I got was a series of angry rants, calling me petty and irresponsible. He went off about how I was overreacting, how I was being childish. I didn't care. The next few hours were a blur. He finally made his way home, somehow, and when he walked through the door, there was a coldness in the air. He barely acknowledged me. He was still angry, sulking, and I just didn't care anymore. I went to bed early that night, leaving him to his thoughts. The next day